រាបសួរនិងសូមស្វាគមន៍មកកាន់សប្តាហ៍ទី3នៃសុខភាពឆ្អឹងខ្នងរបស់លោកអ្នកជាមួយ ICC នៅក្នុងសប្តាហ៍នេះផងដែរគឺយើងនឹងមកសំណេះសំណាលអំពីប្រធានបទការទប់ស្កាត់នឹងការឈឺកនិងឈឺចង្កេះសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលគាត់ធ្វើដំណើរច្រើន Hello doctor, so in this episode we're gonna discuss about the topic neck and the lower back pain prevention for travelers. Can you please describe all of the tips that a traveler, like people who travel a lot, should do to avoid all kind of injury or pain?
Sure. The number one thing that people need to consider when they are traveling is of course, are you traveling for a long period of time or a short period of time? This is important because of course, if you travel for a long time, the luggage will be very heavy. Yes. So the first recommendation is, of course, try to keep your luggage not as heavy as you would usually. You talk to a woman, of course, that's going to be potentially a little difficult, or people to like to travel with bringing a lot of clothes with them. But that's the reality. A lot of people, they travel with very heavy luggages, and when you need to lift it up and carry it, you might be experiencing more lower back pain. The second thing, if people are on a long flight, it is very important to try and get up on a regular basis for different reasons. Number one, most of the time the seats are not the most comfortable when you're in a plane or even if you're in a car. And this can create a lot of tension or tightness on the lower back, on the knees as well. So I would recommend to try and get up every hour or so if you're not deep asleep in the plane, so that you can do a little bit of exercise and stretching in the plane. The second thing to prevent the neck pain is to try and get a good quality neck pillow. Of course, if you fall asleep in the plane and your neck is completely crooked to the side and you sleep in this position for a few hours, there is high chances that you'll get up with a very sore neck, sore shoulder, and this can last for a few days. Another important thing for me is also to travel with a good quality pillow. Most of the time, one of the reasons why people experience this kind of pain is because they are going to hotels or sleeping on beds and pillows they are not familiar with. So one of the good way to actually prevent these types of pain, of course, you can't travel, unfortunately, with your mattress with you, but you can travel with a good quality pillow. So this is very simple. You just take it, put it in your luggage. This way, no matter where you sleep, you always feel like home, and also it's going to prevent some potential pains and aches that you would be experiencing with a pillow that might be too big or too small for you.
One question that I am always very curious is that patients who are already, like, for example, receiving the treatment, right? So when they know that they're gonna travel for a long time, should they get the adjustment before or after the travel? Which one is better?
Both. Okay. Both, simply because, of course, when you get adjusted before a travel, we make sure that the spine is in the right position. We can remove any kind of tension or stiffness that might be in the neck, in the back, in the knees. And this gives a more comfortable trip for any patients who's coming to us. But at the same time, if you've been traveling for 10, 15, 20 hours, when you come back, of course, your body will be a little sore, a little achy. We get dehydrated also in the plane, which can lead to some muscle tension or muscle stiffness or joint pain. So one thing that I love is when our patients land here in Phnom Penh and come straight away to the clinic. This is something that we have a lot of patients do, and it's a great way to make sure that they start work or they go back to school on the right foot right after a great holiday or a business trip that they've done for a few days or a few weeks.
Wow, this is a very, very interesting topic, and thank you so much for your very interesting answer. អញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចង់ធ្វើការណាត់ជួបមុនពេលធ្វើដំណើរទៅកន្លែងណាមួយហ្នឹងចាសូមកុំភ្លេចចា inbox នៅខាងក្រោមហើយនាងខ្ញុំក៏សូមចាធ្វើការសន្យាថានឹងជួបអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នានៅសប្តាហ៍ក្រោយជាមួយនឹងប្រធានបទផ្សេងទៀតដែលនាងខ្ញុំជឿជាក់ថានឹងផ្ដល់នៅព័ត៌មានដ៏មានតម្លៃសម្រាប់អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាចាសូមអរគុណ